Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Shambling Vent, probably not gonna cut it here. 5 lands is just a lot of lands. Alright, this hand looks a lot better. As for flagstones, we don't actually have Smallpox to pair with it. That would be great. Urborg plus flagstones. So I think we're gonna bottom it. And start off with Inquisition. Okay. What have we got here? 2 Kythians. Mayor of Aberbrook, Burning Tree Emissary. So next turn I can Thoughtseize again. I think we want to ignore the Kythians because there's 2 of them in their legendary. So we can hit the champion and then the mayor. Or we could just hit the mayor to start with, because then our opponent will play hit the mayor and the burning tree. Seems good too. And then we can push the champion. So I think we'll start by hitting the burning tree. Alright, so basically we have answers for everything except Kythian right now. Of course our opponent will be drawing cards every turn, which is incredibly annoying. Worst part of Magic, drawing cards every turn. Alright, Mayor here. Kind of a problem. Another high priority push target. It's going to be annoying because now we don't have a push for this champion. Alright, Lingering Souls. So, is there any way we push the champion over the mayor? I don't think so. Mayor is just too much of a problem. And champion, I mean, we'll need an answer for it eventually. Alright, 2 Kythians. Oh, okay, Thalia is actually also kind of a problem. That curve, though. Alright, so we can't Lingering Souls now. Can't activate Shambling Vent. Can't cast Bloodghast, which can't block. Success. Wow, that went real bad. I mean, our opponent just had an amazing hand. Alright. Kith me. Probably gonna indestructible and untap. Seems good. Alright, gets another Kythian since they complementary. Alright, we dead. So Damnation, Kitchen Finks, Brutality, Obsidat is reasonable. Soren, Bloodghast seem not great. Fulminator, I mean, hitting their land could be good in this matchup. I like the Thoughtseizes since our opponent's deck, like, one human on its own isn't a problem. Killing one human, defeating one human isn't a problem. It's when there's multiples. So, yeah, I guess, I mean, the life gain is nice from Soren and Obsidat. Gideon is just very good, though. Is a good card. So, I think the blockers are probably more important than the lifelink. And then we'll try out Obsidat, because why not? Alright, this is a great hand. Even have Inquisitions instead of Thoughtseizes, which are obviously better since they probably hit everything in our opponent's deck and don't do us damage. And this Oath of Liliana is going to be sick, most likely. And Damnation, for good measure. Alright, and mulligans to 6. So this should be a slam dunk victory for us. Slam dunk. Grafdigger's Cage. What does that even do against us? Grafdigger's Cage gets Lingering Souls from being flashed back. And Bloodghasts, I guess. Which we don't have. So does nothing, essentially. Unless I'm missing something. Can't enter the battlefield. Can't cast spells. Yeah, it just stops Bloodghast and Lingering Souls. Alright, Vault is okay. And we'll just go ahead and Inquisition because, yeah, this is kind of our last chance to ever hit a creature. If our opponent drew one that turn, which they did. Alright, so swiftly alright, can't cast that. That is kind of, Vault of the Archangel is probably pretty ambitious in this deck. Another Swamp might be better, or another Godless Shrine, I would say. But I like good mana. That's just me. Okay. Rip. Yeah, these are not very good against me. Okay. Oh, wait. This doesn't work, does it? Not very good against me, he says, as he can't cast all these cards. And sacrifices the land. Lul. Lul. Good play. Obviously, would have been better to keep that in hand for discard fodder, but alright. We have learned. Also, Smallpox is going to be not great. Alright, Lingering Souls. I mean, these cards are doing things, but we have so much time against an aggro deck. That's not, you don't want to give me time when you're the aggro deck. Because look, like, this card is so much worse because it doesn't pair with either of these cards. Ooh. That's a spicy combo. Just using what using Lightning Berserker to get this guy bigger. Alright, dash. Infinite dash. Wow, the combos. Wow. Alright, I'm just gonna take it. And yeah, this seems fine. Like, our opponent has bolt. They can bolt the I think my play would be different if I didn't draw this Gideon. But now, if our opponent wants to bolt this, oh yeah, I forgot I got that too. Well, kind of. I should have attacked with one, but that isn't particularly relevant this game. All right. Now we have just infinite tokens and Shambling Bant. Get another one. So now we can, yeah, just be super careful in case our opponent specifically drew 2 bolts in a row. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have lethal. In theory. Alright, so hopefully our opponent keeps in the graveyard disruption because yeah, not good against us. I'll take out the Fulminator Mages since the Planeswalkers are going to be like fantastic if our opponent's a little bit slower. They may have wised up upon seeing how bad they were that game, though. Even when they did things, although maybe they saw the Flagstones interaction and were like, you know, that rest in peace, got the Flagstones, that's pretty good. I mean, definitely get rid of the Grafdigger's cages, or some of it. Maybe 1 rest in peace would be fine. But having multiples of that type of thing, if you ever draw both of them, they do not work well together. Unfortunate. If this was like Godless Shrine, I could keep this, because this hand's actually amazing. But Fetid Heath is not good enough. Damnation? I think I keep this. It's not good against Thraben, Dude, or a really fast start. But we get the Scry to hopefully dig for something playable. We also have Flagstone's Urborg, which is nice. And Flagstone's Fetid Heath. There's a good chance we'll just die, though. Especially since we drew that. Miss Landrop, please? And thank you. Alright. Fatal Push is quite good. I mean, since our opponent missed their land drop, we should make it to turn 4. Here, the issue is I could just take this, I think. Ooh. That's a Smallpox. Forget everything I've ever said and focus on how good this Smallpox is. Yeah. The reason I was keeping the Fatal Push is for dealing with Thalia. Otherwise I would have probably just pushed the Lightning Berserker. It also hides our damnation better, showing that we aren't immediately pushing. Alright, so if we draw any Planeswalker, we're probably gonna win. Alright, now we can push this. Dash it is annoying for damnation. And for now, I can't really damnation because we need to use our life total as a resource in this particular spot since we're so low on cards. Okay. So I think I minus this because our opponent demonstrated they didn't have a Lightning Berserker. If we plus this, it dies to Bolt anyways, so we might as well. And this Swift Spear is like slightly annoying. Not the Planeswalker we wanted. I'm glad I put in more Planeswalkers. How good would Obes of that be? Alright. Not bolted yet. Maybe not bolted ever. Thoughtseize. Alright, I think I need to prevent like a big Burning Tree haste turn if our opponent has that capability in their deck. Also, if they have, I guess I should have plussed first actually, since a random card is much more important than this Plains. Alright, Path to Exile. So I think I just take Lightning Mauler because we have Damnation. Yeah, I should have plussed, although Path isn't even that good unless we draw Obsidat. I mean, our opponent can't cast it either right at the moment. If we had a Shambling Vent, this game would just be over. Shambling Vent would be amazing. Or Lingering Souls, since we have Vault. What have I been saying about Vault? How good it is, and how it's the best. Alright, opponent whiffs. I think we just Inquisition immediately. Another Lieutenant. I think I'd take a Lieutenant, even though it's redundant, because I actually want my opponent to just go all in with Burning Tree. So I can Damnation. Unfortunately, they can't also cast Lieutenant this turn. Ooh. Alright. Since that's so good with Vault, I'll just Damnation now. Alright, Path to Exile. I think I need to Damnation there anyways. Alright, our opponent can't cast Thalia's Lieutenant at the moment. Or Path. Okay, we have suddenly drawn good cards. Alright, so even if they draw path, they can't kill Gideon. Even if they draw white source for path, I mean. And now we win. I should have activated this first, but whatever. Our opponent obviously can't deal. Alright, time for a Vault Assault. I don't want my opponent to concede before I activate Vault. Okay, rest in peace. Don't concede. Let me activate the Vault. Let me activate the Vault. This is such a pause concession. Opponent's like right click. Oh. Never mind. Never give up. If you don't have Death Touch and Lifelink, it's your own damn vault. Alright, bolts itself. Honorable Sudoku.